thank you goes out to Max and his team at the Fitz for a loan of this room. It's almost like campaign headquarters for us. We are recording this for those of you who would like to watch later. Now I need to make this perfectly clear. Costa Vossler Hancock are not affiliated to any group. Not Ratepayers Alliance, not Shane Jones, not the ACT Party, and not Aunt Betty's Puddings. Make that clear. Not yet. The debacles that have plagued the council in recent weeks have sparked concerns about mismanagement and the potential for hasty decision making ahead of the elections. Now, I think providing councillors with a minimum of 1 week to examine major proposals would be a solution. And another solution would be scheduling council meetings later in the day. This would allow citizens to participate and feel more invested in council decisions. It would also get me out of dog walking because I have Shih Tzus, and they are. Now, what drove me to run for council was observing the unacceptable dialogue and biased proposals that disadvantaged the ratepayers. I felt obligated to speak out about them. Staying silent would have meant I was endorsing their actions. As a potential councillor, my alliance lies with you, the community, not the council. I'm here to work for you. We need voices of reason to echo through the council. Costa, Vossler and Hancock are just those voices. Most of you know who I am by now, as I've been campaigning for a while. As Debbie Hancock, I'm standing for district-wide council. Your votes count. You all count. And we do. I'm standing for the New Plymouth district. I'm standing for citizens, and I'm standing for my grandkids as well. I do not want to see good people rated out of their homes because they can't afford the rates and water bill. Where will these people go when they see their homes up for mortgagee sales or just plain can't pay their rates? 20% of the population are over the age of 65. Within the next 5 to 10 years, we estimate that number will double, so that's 40%. And not all us baby boomers are rich. We've worked hard, we've paid off our homes, but don't have money in the bank. Pensioner housing will be at a premium for those that can't afford a rest home. A total of 12 pensioner flats are being built in Bell Block, which falls far short of the expectations for the future. I do not want to see home ownership so unobtainable for my grandkids through spiralling rates and water costs. I have 2 grandchildren that will be looking to own their own homes in the future. What does the future look like for them if they are busy cleaning up the mess we've left for them by passively standing by and letting council have their way? If you don't vote, you can't moan. Get out and vote, folks. By working together, everyone will have their voice heard. But most of all, everyone needs to make an effort to engage. We don't want any engagements, no. Get out and talk to your men's groups. Get out and talk to your coffee groups. Get out and talk to your pole dancing groups. Anybody that will listen. We need to get the majority of people to oppose the out-of-control council spending. Core infrastructure, rubbish, clean water, affordable rates, core basics before the must-haves. Following our election into council, the new councillors will start the new term by addressing the $3.1 million rating era. Our focus will be on finding financial relief for the folks of New Plymouth, so cost cutting on the must-haves will be prudent. A mistake was made, but 2 more in quick succession lead me to believe it was a blind spot in decision making. Do we have the right team in place for further decisions? This is a question we need to ask ourselves. Having owned 2 businesses, I'm fully aware expenditure should not exceed revenue. Awareness of our council spending is crucial. Ongoing borrowing without growth is a death warrant. I wish council were aware. 406 million in debt and not looking to reduce that debt anytime soon. Principal being deferred time after time. Now, I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about the water you use for your shower. The average showerhead uses around 9 to 12 litres of water per minute. Your quota of water will be 100 litres per day per household with the new CCO, Council Controlled Organisation for Water Done Not Well. If you're in the shower for say 10 minutes, there's 120 litres of water used. And no, I don't want to come and time you. So if you have 3 people needing showers in that household, that's around 360 litres.
Just shower together.
One a day.
Save water.
You still have toilet flushing, dishes and general water use. The more pressurised your shower, the more water it uses. We need to also think about our food source. Many of us have got veggie gardens, so adequate watering is a crucial factor for putting those vegetables on the table. I believe our rates and water should be no greater than what pensioners are able to afford. We should have a rating model that sets rates according to our fixed income, especially as we age. Libraries, they're a must. They are the hub of our community. This is where most of our older people go to have conversation or community engagement. Libraries foster a sense of belonging. Studies have shown that feeling lonely increases the risk of dementia, including Alzheimer's in the elderly. I want you to think about that. Also, I do not believe we should keep Maori wards. It fosters division. I believe everyone should be elected on their merits, not race-based. No race is superior to the other. We are all New Zealanders. I want an end to race-based politics. I want kids to have a secular education unless they choose to have a particular cultural experience. Their choice. As New Zealanders, we need to unite as one rather than engaging in petty arguing. According to the council website, only 4% of people can have a conversation in Te Reo. What about the other 96% of people? Do we not count? As most of you know, my hobby horse is STV voting. Single transferable voting. Or as I like to call it, strategic transferable voting. Unlike the Alliance is instructing, please only vote for 3 to 4 new candidates plus your mayor. This lessens the likelihood of spenders getting back in. If you vote for more, you are in effect watering down your votes. And I will demonstrate this shortly before Mark speaks. Now, as a reminder, on Sunday we will be at Manu's. We won't be speaking, but come along. And if you've got any questions that you think of during the week, come down and ask us. We'll be there. So could I have 6 people come to the front and I will demonstrate STV voting. Just 6 of you. Amy, you're good at this.
No, you won't mind. It's not a free coffee or beer coming, but just come on.
Come on, Cheryl. Come on, guys.
Thank you, Steve.
One more, please. Oh, thanks, Kim. So these are our 6 hopefuls for around the council table, right? So for the purposes of this demonstration, oh, can't count. Where's the other one? Oh, Mrs. Smith. So these are our 6 hopefuls for around the council table. For the purposes of this demonstration only, I'm going to say, and because it's easy to add up, we need a total of 100 votes to get into council. Now you've got 2 wards you vote for, Kaitaki, Ngāmutu and district-wide ward. One ward needs 5 people, the other needs 6. So do not vote for any more than that. This lady here, she has got 120 votes. So she's got into council with 20 votes left over. Those are her transferable votes. So those votes then get transferred to your next person that you've voted for on your list, your number 2 person. So if you like to sit over there, ma'am, you're actually in council. Congratulations. So these votes have got transferred to whoever else was on your list, right? As it turns out, nobody got over the quota. So what happens then is the person with the least amount of votes we take those votes and we put them on to the next people. So I'm sorry, madam, you've got the least amount of votes, you can go and sit down. Goodbye.
This has just been to sit.
This has been to sit. So with her votes, she got 80 votes, so she didn't quite make the quota. So those 80 votes are then transferred to the next person on your list. And look at this. I didn't know that, but you've actually got into council. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now he got 150 votes. So he's got 50 votes over his quota. Do you see what's happening here? So those 50 votes of his then get transferred to the next person on your list. So they're transferable votes. What's that?
Can't it go to Mrs. Smith to make her 100?
No, because nobody got the second round of votes.
Nobody got the second round of votes. Yeah. So what happens is we've transferred the votes, and this lovely lady in here got into council. She got 130 votes. So those 30 extra votes get transferred to your next on the list. The next on the list is this lady here. She didn't get the quota of 100. She's only got 80 votes. So based on that, she is the lowest polling candidate. So her votes then shift to the next people on the list. If you've only got 3 or 4 people, your votes cannot be transferred to the ones down the list that we call the spenders or the ones that are in council now. This is the strategic part of the voting. If your voting stops at 3 or 4 candidates, it means those spenders don't get in. So this lady here, she's got 150 votes, you're in council. We then put those votes down to the next person. Whatever he's got, so say he's only got 80 votes, he didn't get into council. So those votes of his then get transferred to the next person. But as I say, if you've got 3 or 4 people, it's stopped. It's stopped. So that's why it is so important, folks, to only vote for 3, 4 people and your mayor. Does it make sense?
Yeah. And what I'll do, sorry to interrupt, what I'll do is with this election booklet here from the last election, now I will pass it around the room. And what I want you to pay particular attention to is both wards at large and Kaitaki Ngāmutu. Now you will see a list of people who missed out. Now what we suggest is basic quantitative mathematics. What we suggest is when you rank the people on your list, so you get the voting form and it asks you to rank in terms of preference. And most people count down 1 to 10. But yeah, as we suggest, to do it strategically, you only need to vote for 3 or 4. Because if you vote for more, what you do is you widen the possibility of your vote being transferred to someone else. So I'll circulate around, have a look, by all means, at the names. You'll see at the large ward, for last year, there were 5 vacancies, but 5 got in, but there were another 14 people who missed out. Now, we know from the stats that the likes of Harry Dynhoven, Sam Bennett, Amanda Clinton and Godes did not get in over the threshold. So the only reason they got in were this transferable voting system. Now, just to give a bit of background about that, there are 17 councils throughout the country that use this system. And it basically comes out of local government New Zealand. Now, again, that is I don't know how much you know about Local Government New Zealand, but New Plymouth is a member of Local Government New Zealand. The likes of Auckland is not a member of Local Government New Zealand. The likes of Christchurch is not a member of Local Government New Zealand. Now, again, you may have seen in the news over the last 3 or 4 weeks that the conference down in Christchurch, that Local Government New Zealand were up against the likes of rate capping, for whatever reason. Yeah, bear that in mind. But